The title of this video is called My Lie, L-I-E.
No understanding of life. They don't care where they live or die.
I was over there. I think I had another guy with me, and I didn't want to stay walking right in that one area because I couldn't see from the tree line what was in the village if there's anything out there. And I saw that ditch over there and knew that it was probably deep or something. There could be somebody in there waiting, to pick us up when we walked by. So I got over to the side and came into the ditch and started walking inside the ditch, and looking around to see. And I hadn't got too far when I saw one Vietnamese family that was dropped there. They had been shot. They were running. They'd obviously had all their belongings, in chogi sticks and baskets, and there was a man, a woman, and a child. And from the way they were on the ground, it looks like they were shot while they were running. And I couldn't tell exactly what did it, what weapon killed them because, they were...
The way they were on the ground, he could tell if they were shot while running.
Just had holes in them, and I stopped and I looked at it for a while and, kind of run it through my mind and decided to keep moving on. And I moved on down the ditch, and the firing it ceased. There wasn't too much firing. Every once in a while I heard a round, being let off somewhere, but I was just more or less looking out around there thinking, that, like they told us there was supposed to be some action there, and I just wondering where it was. And
little giggle, little duping delight, just a little bit.
The rest of the platoon was sweeping in towards the village, and it's about the same direction. And I walked down a little further, and I saw a few more incidents just like that, families being shot. And
so I just decided to ignore it. I wouldn't stand up for anything that's right. I just ignored it. Right? Or wrong? Or is it my lie?
Watching the other people, and we hadn't got into the village yet. We were just still on the outside there, and then it's about then I come upon the road where the main pile of bodies that I did see was 11 or 12 men, women, and children, just sort of like in a pile there. And that a lot of us just looked at that, and we knew that something bad had happened, and we just couldn't figure out why was it this way, why little kids, and we just didn't know. Nobody knew.
It was completely illogical. I mean, why should they shoot them? But well, they were there. That's all. They were there, and whatever was there was supposed to be bad guys.
Yeah, I'm sure. Looky here. Supposed to be the bad guy. Chuckle, chuckle. Wearing yellow, too.
And you came upon other things?
Yeah. There were a lot of bodies laying around, so a lot of people were dead, stacks, heaps, apparently herded together. There were people on the paths leading away from the village or through the village, and their bundles were placed on the ground, and then they were dead, which meant they must have stopped, put the bundle down, and then were killed. The bundle wasn't all over the place, like if they'd been running. We didn't see any, as far as resistance is concerned, we didn't encounter any resistance whatsoever.
The Vietnamese have a habit of when you come into a village, they get scared and they huddle. They all get together, and they just, huddle, get in little herds, and it just looked like that's what happened right on that trail, that they were confronted or something. They were either going to or from, because this one road went from another little house into the village, and it looked like they were halfway in between there moving, and something had stopped them, caused them to huddle, and they huddled, and they were cut down.
They were infants.
Looky. It's hard to not smile when you know you're me lie, my lie, me lie, my lie.
Okay. it makes you think that even if they were considered beasts, that you would think that maybe a water buffalo calf or a little piglet would fare better than a child.
They're not going to show too much more right now because he's going to be smiling so much because he knows it's just all nonsense.
Well, they figure that the babies, when they grow up, they will be beasts anyway. So why give them an opportunity to grow up?
It wasn't so much the number, that got me. It was the fact, I mean, if there was just one infant in the whole pileup, it would have been bad enough.
There again, what's going to happen to them is, if they were just left there, they would have died anyway.
I think there was 2 kids I seen get killed.
Did you wonder why? What did you think when you saw this?
It really never, fazed me that much. I don't know why it didn't, but,
It didn't faze him. 500 men, women, children, and it didn't faze him. Look at the little smile. Look at the little smile. It didn't faze him.
it just didn't faze me.
My lie. End of video.